Have a good spring break?
Yeah, this one. I was in Charlotte. I went to Charlotte on Friday. My cousin is there, came from Ghana for medical checkup. He was here. He was in Jacksonville, Florida. That was where he was working. Decided to past 5-6 years here. So, came, he's dead. In fact, I even have to call him about what happened with the dementia. There's some quality, so I was there on Friday. Today, I came back yesterday. Back here at 6 o'clock.
So you're tired?
Yeah, in fact, I didn't have normally the current technology, they say coffee latte. If I'm driving long distance, I drink it. Instead of taking the small I elected the video science one. The strength it did get off my body is not good enough to sleep last night. But I hope tonight I will have some sleep. Otherwise, Charlotte is not like since I've been to the United States. That is where I did my two masters. In fact, the third masters, public health, masters in public health, which I became angry after the coursework. The guy, pissed me off because he was the director of public health at Emory University. Got to know that the black man has a doctorate degree, PhD. I think he was upset all the time, criticized him, saying no. So I left it. If I had finished that, then I have 3 master's degrees and 2 PhD. Working as a consultant for a consulting firm for a firm where I was paid $100,000. So I had to take this small pay.
We should get the other job. Westfield, West State, West, which is 45 miles away from Massachusetts. That was also big money. But they looked at the expenses here. Boston is high-priced city in the United States. It's like LA. All the big intellectuals, they are all there. There, experience what I'm experiencing. Coming. Let us pick chapter 12. I hope you are working on a project.
Case 2.
Huh?
Case number 2.
Yeah.
The project together.
Yeah, the project. This man is. He has assumed the leadership of your group.
Yeah, okay.
Dr. I've been so busy trying to do all these cases and the tests, I haven't had any time to start on any of the projects in any of your classes.
Can I advise you?
Yes.
You said business what? Projects?
I've been spending all my time doing cases and tests and everything for you. I haven't had time to start.
You haven't had time to work on this.
Yeah.
So, that is, you are young people, you have the energy. You are young people, you have the energy, so use the energy. So easy for students to pass. There's no cases here. If your group is meeting, and if your group is meeting and you want me to be with you, come and visit you and give some suggestions. We are on, so try and do it. And let me tell you that if you go to graduate school to do MBA, whether in marketing or accounting or whatever program you will be in for the MBA, it's almost every week we are having a test. They don't let you. All the time you have something to do. All the time, almost every week we are working. Sorry, but try. You have a lot of energy. That man, I reported the case as this man, Jay was suggesting. I went to the state police, the state police. I went there and I gave them the information. The guy had been picked up for months, so when they pulled the information about him, was there. Yes. So the police officer handling it is saying that he's going to get him if he gets him, but they will get him. That he's going to ask him to come and complete the job or give my money back.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, you didn't tell me you didn't finish the job.
He didn't finish it.
You see, if in West Virginia, if you take the money and you don't finish the job, it's actually it's a felony. You can go to prison for like quite a while, a few years. People go in jail for that.
He didn't finish it. And the receipt that he gave to my wife, he wrote it there.
You stay in class?
No, I'm beginning another class. And it's going to be from this time up to 2.
Oh, but I'm going to get on the roll.
Then give me from $10 to go back. You look a little nice. Yeah, you're coming close to my level.
Yeah. Yeah, man, so I got a bet on the drone.
It was good, man.
I have 2 questions.
Yeah, I'm playing. You playing?
I mean, like, I just
Probably
put it on the
basketball stuff, just rehab and working out, so I get my knee straight full.
cases.
Cause I was still learning my personal.
And they're probably.
Next time I step on the basketball
And then
court,
you'll see, like,
Oh,
it tries to
yeah.
mark that shit.
Yeah, I was running
Like,
files last week.
oh, we can turn it in. Then if I try to turn it into an end, email from me.
I can still play though.
jammed it.
No, like you know the ligaments right here that keep it standing
What,
up.
back?
Yeah, I tore them, so it's like bending down. Like if I were to take this off, like it would slide down.
That's crazy.
And like,
I've only
even
been
if I
really
see,
good.
6 weeks.
well, yeah, I mean, like when I work, I like see it more. Like I've never
It was like a fluke. It was like a fluke how it happened. Like
Pass?
no, I was just this dude. He was on me. Like I backed up and it went between the legs, and then he reached like this way. So I tried to go between again. I tried to like swim, but my hand hit his chest.
Yeah.
You know, like, I looked down. When I was dribbling, I looked down, and my shit was like my finger like was bent down like this.
I'm still trying to keep track. I'm still. I guess we had a page in here that had the.
So,
We don't remember what page that was. That said like the outline for it.
What was that? We ain't been to this class.
yeah, I got
I'm still a little confused. Are we doing like
Yeah, I know.
I think we're just gonna do a PowerPoint, right?
I ain't missing nothing. His class or about was
Yep.
That's the problem. That's always been the conflict.
I don't know where G is.
And then you do it. He said it's all.
I just seen food.
Oh, he did? Yeah, he probably went back to the.
Did you get your grades back? Right? Like the keys? Or no, not
Chris did the same
He
thing.
rates.
He spent 2 weeks away from school. Cause his girl sister's brother killed him.
Oh, yeah, this is right. Red shirt.
Yeah, I would help.
Oh, yeah, it's 2 weeks. It's 372, right? Yeah. Let's do that.
I could have sworn I was holding the thing straight up.
Yeah, that's
like
what it
this.
was. I put it in my calendar on my phone, so I can track it.
It's
Huh?
Oh, there you go.
I mean, I can get those done in 10 minutes.
What's up?
Wait, don't sit there. Where's the water?
What are you gonna do?
I make at least that.
That's all it is. Page that was when I write for it.
You said yourself home.
Yeah.
I never said March. So the dude was like, how you doing,
I know.
What
I mean, everything you write.
Remember when we went to the DMV? There was a tall dude. He gave you.
it's
Remember when that time he had to take the test and start fighting the old lady?
No, I never.
Oh, yeah. The same one? Yeah.
Like those pounds. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm working out like 2 to 4.
I have to do today. I don't know what it is.
I better read the chat, didn't it?
Is it us on mine?
I'm in chat, but that's notifications.
Yeah, I can find somebody.
Right next time, I do it first thing. Right,
I had 2 quizzes like that.
International business. I almost forgot about those chapters. I did them last night. I had to do both last night.
Yeah, I did my last one yesterday.
It took me like 2.5, like, cause both of the chapters, the Learn Smart were 70 questions a piece. Like, it took me like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Like straight, like, cause I can't. It's hard for me to focus when I'm doing that, cause I zone out. It took me like 3 hours.
I know it's right.
It says when you do that, it's like about 45 minutes or 55 minutes.
When it says that, like, it's supposed to take.
All day trying to.
He put it on Google. He put it on Google for March 20. Well, I don't know because I'm still
Chill, y'all.
I'm
coming at least twice. I'm coming. I'm not coming Friday. I'm gonna come Monday, Wednesday. Jemima's are here.
That's when it's due, but it's probably don't even know.
He said, I just won't get it.
I'll ask him when it's due.
At least Monday, Wednesday. For the rest of the semester.
I mean, I'm
Oh,
I remember I was sitting here.
24th? I think that's what it's
What?
I ain't got it. He said, when is case 2 due? I thought it was 24th.
That's what it says online. It says today.
Who knows it?
But he had to push it back because he pushed the last case back. So I would think there was a.
They still close now.
Usually, yeah, the first one.
Because of taking tests and then it's right disappears.
All I did was
I'm gonna be real.
Test right disappears. I'm not
all
gonna
the,
lie, it's actually-
no, to be honest, I didn't turn mine in until Saturday. Like when I called you, that was when I started. And that's when
It was due that Saturday.
No, it was Friday.
Was it Friday?
Yeah. So I didn't even get Saturday.
I was not there for some count started that. I called Chris and said, yeah, that case. He's like, I ain't calling you Friday.
Oh no, Chris called me at that. You called me the next day.
Yeah. Because I almost forgot, bro.
She's like, oh well, I did Saturday.
I was almost out my doors.
No, 5 questions. All you gotta do.
You gotta do it in paragraph.
Oh yes. But it's like
You pick up question?
a tape, no, it's 5 questions. But it's like, it's only the same,
What is it? Is that technical?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just looked up and had to put it in my own words.
The check. Take a picture of the thing though. Hey. Take a picture of the whole thing.
This,
Like
The whole story.
The whole story too.
accurate story and then answer questions.
What is that? I mean, if you want to do it like by yourself.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know this man.
I don't know.
That's Dr. Watt. Dr. Watt was teaching sociology here. He left in January when I was not here. He's at Marshall's. Yeah, he's the chair of the healthcare is in at Marshall's University.
Y'all see West Virginia and Marshall play each other.
We're trying to figure out the second case.
Huh?
The second case that's due in this class.
There are two of them. You remember? You know it. There are small, two of them.
Virginia.
What did you say?
Yeah. Radford played Villanova, right?
Alright, the second case. Like obviously, we didn't do it as a spring break.
This one here. No. This is not.
They were.
I sent you an email.
They were.
Okay.
I sent
I'll
you.
explain.
Where is the pen? Can I borrow a pen? This I sent. Forget about this.
Did
I
you
played
see it?
Fortnite with that nigga, bro.
Did you see it in high school?
I played Fortnite.
I'll send you an email and I've given the cases there.
You see high school? Did you see in high school? The same game winner from the same
So check.
high school.
Yeah.
Last year.
No, just the same.
Just the same. And he did the same way. He kicked his leg. It's on picture report. It was crazy.
I know what you're talking
Kentucky,
Michigan State.
Where is Chris? Where is Chris?
His he got family
Family issues.
Somebody is dead in his family?
Not his family.
In Richmond?
Well, I guess you could say his family.
Please do your assignments because I'll have to be frank. One of you last semester didn't do the assignments, and I cannot give you free ride, give you free listen. Listen, I'm making a very strong listen. I cannot give you the grade if you have not done the work. You understand what I'm saying? Do the work. This individual did not do the work, and even though he passed all the tests, because he didn't do the assignment, cases, assignments, and quizzes, it had to break this person down to F, and I put it down. Yes. Yes. Understand me. I can lose my job if Kroll does not do the job and I give him the grade and he finds out if he reports me, I'm going to lose my job, and I cannot afford to do that. So the first case that I read, I realized that about these athletes have not done the job, the case. And I sent an email, and all of you got it. You read that email. Yes. I sent an email, you got it. That now, it counts towards your final grade. So please, you better do it. And I think those of you playing basketball, the basketball for us here, has ended. The season has ended. It's this in the March Madness. Those who are in there, they are playing. So you have to sit up and do your work, please. You see, now, did I hit you hard? Okay, very soft.
It's
We don't have very small. If you are doing the job, if you are doing the work, you see, and you are falling down, you see, it is my responsibility to do something about this for you. But if you don't do anything, I can't do anything for you. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. If you are doing your work and maybe you have, let's say, your average is, let's say, 65%. You see, and I see that I go over and you are doing the work, it's my responsibility to say, oh no, he's interested in doing this. I don't buy the point.
I mean, giving you 5% percentage points and put you on 70, it's not a hard thing for me to do. You understand what I'm saying? What I cannot do is to reduce 65% to 64 or 63. I will not do that. You understand what I'm saying? But at my discretion, I can help you, and nobody can question me for that. You understand what I'm saying? So please, young men, please go to work. Yes, Mr. Crow.
Did you get mine in the email? I had to send it through email because it wouldn't submit on mine the other day.
About what?
For the assignment 1. I sent it on live.
No, I responded that it has to be on model.
Okay, I mean I can do it. It was
I saw your email. I saw the email and I said put it on model so I can reset this for you to upload it for me to go and read.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I'll go back and resend. I just wanted to make sure I got it into you on time.
Okay. Have you found it?
Yeah.
And excuse me. Now, I want you this page here. This page here. I think I talked to you about this. This page here, salespersons. You have to be professional. I think we skipped it. This appendix, how to dress for success. No, we talked about this. You were in class here. Then I was talking about wearing red tie, pure red tie. You see, or gold tie, yellow tie, or pure blue. And all the time, if you are invited for an interview, you know what to wear. Charcoal gray. And be very careful about your blend. Be very, 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 very careful. You could buy Hugo Boss suit. You see, but the blend can make it useless. So be very, 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 very careful. And I was talking to your peers in the class at South Carolina State University where I work, Voorhees College where I work, Albany State. None of you can come to class like this. You will not do it. Yes, that is, I'm going to mark you absent. I'm going to mark you absent. You have to be in a slacks with a shirt, nice shirt, and a tie to match.
At St. Aug, we do the same thing. Like business schools, business building, you have to have like, you can't wear like sweatpants or nothing like that. You have to wear jeans and stuff like that.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. See, that is exactly what. So you already know it. You have to. Some students, as I told the class, some students just wake up in their sleepwear and they come to class. Yeah. That is not cool. You have to prepare. And those of you who put tattoo on your arms here, and they say you got to stop that. Because as for you men, you are lucky. Because you wear the suit and it covers your arm. Because nobody sees. But ladies who put the tattoo, they say, if you attend an interview and they find it, you don't match the chemistry. They are not going to give you the job. Even though you might be the best employee that you can hire, you will lose it. So be very, very, very careful. I want you to read this page here, 157, 158, 159, and 160. See, I had a book that my professor gave to me, how to match clothes. And what I do is that if I go to the store to buy clothes, that's a shirt or suit, I will ask the salespersons, especially the women, they know how to wear these clothes. What to do and what not to do. You can be casual, but professional. So I want you to read this and then get it at your fingertips and not go out and be a bushman like me. Yet, dress well and start from here. Start from here. Start. And for me, what I do is that apart from talking to the sales persons, you see, about how to match a suit that I have picked, a shirt that I have picked, a tie that I have picked. You see, I watch this man who was born in this jungle here in the mountains, Steve Harvey. Yeah, Steve Harvey was born here, and he is a well-dressed man. Well-dressed. You can't take it away from him. There's another guy, this black man, he was a Democrat who helped Bill Clinton into the White House. He died in an air accident. Oh, how do we call this man? He was so nicely well dressed, and I was watching him. Casual. Just put on anything when you are not going to work. You see, but if you are going to work as a salesperson, be professional. So I want you to read that. We have finished those previous chapters, except chapter 3 on ethics, which we did not touch, because I know that you are Dr. Bone who teaches ethics here, business ethics. So that is why I purposely, left that out. We are here. We finished those chapters to chapter 11. So we are looking at objections. That if we are doing the presentations, there are objections. Objections here are questions that the participants or the prospects will have to raise. Do you see? And you look at the golden rule here. It says, remember that objections may allow you to answer the prospect's concerns. Do you see? Now, realize your product or solution may not be for everyone. That is the golden rule. If it is not a particular customer, thank him and politely leave. If some of these customers, do you see, if they meet, you are doing the representation, you can even tell from their mood. They are not going to make business with you. Leave this person. If he raises a question that maybe you feel you have to be polite, don't be angry. Let the person go. Leave. You see? If it will benefit the customer, politely, professionally, and ethically show how the product could benefit the prospect. Raise questions. And you see that these questions are raised, for some clarifications. Especially the prospect already he or he knows the product. And maybe in terms of pricing, you can compare prices. And therefore, what you are doing or what you are presenting, do you see, he wants to understand why your price is like this, why the features of your product is like that. Be what? Handle the objections if questions are asked. And that is why it is important to know the product. You see? It is important, those of you who have taken communications, listening, and you thought that we talked about this here, listening. If you're a salesperson, you have to have the skills in listening. If you don't listen, you will not be able to provide what?
educate reasonable answers. You have to listen, be patient, and be polite. Don't dismiss any questions or questions that the prospects come up with. If you are going to do the presentation, equip yourself and be prepared to answer questions. Objections are just what are questions that you are likely going to face. And if you are able to handle these objections well, you see that you build friendship with the prospects. So let us follow this code. Let's follow that. So these are the para-dimensions of selling. The process. This one is telling us where we are in our class. You see that here, we are here. Objections. You have finished with the presentations. Or you are doing the presentation. You are presenting the product or the service. There are two brands of presenters or sellers. The one who is experienced and the one who is inexperienced. The one who is inexperienced will do what? Will do talking until the end of the presentation. And then ask for questions to be asked. The experienced person is different. You see that the prospect can ask you questions in the course of your presentation. Do not reject the question, no matter how stupid it is. Listen and make the effort to answer, to respond to their objection. Do you see? So, here we are meeting the objections. Let's see what we have here. You see that we, the buyers, we have an attitude here. If you are doing the presentation, what do? We pay attention to gain knowledge, make sense of what you are presenting, what you are telling us. And if we are interested, we show interest and make what? The conviction that, oh, we need it. And then what do? We take action, our behavior. If it is good, we buy it. If we don't like it, let it go. That is the prospect. So, you see that meeting objections, you are getting close. Close the deal. So we have here, see, first you discuss the product here, you present the marketing plan, right here, and then the business proposal. It is here that you are going to present the proposition, what the product is going to do, the product or the service is going to do to the customer. Discuss this morning, cognitive disorders. That's a concept in marketing class we call cognitive disorders. That is the mental illness.
all set the alternatives that we want to evaluate, comparing all the alternatives in order to make a selection choice from the also. If a decision is made, you see that it presents some words. What is it that my family members are going to say? My friends, what are they going to say? If I wear this color, if I dress this way, if I'm wearing or I'm wearing this type of shoes. And that is why business plan here. You have to state clearly the position. What is it that the product is going to do for you? That is the marketing plan. That is the business plan. So we move on. Here. Say the proposition. Takes headache off. 2 minutes. That is the business proposition. And please, you have to, as a salesperson of the business, you have to be very, very careful about this. Because if the product does not perform as it has been suggested, you see that the business is in trouble. Somewhere, eat fresh. If I'm going to eat fresh, then the sandwich has to be fresh. That's the proposition, business proposition. Business proposition is different from the marketing, the marketing strategy. How is it that the product gets into the hands of the consumer? So here, you see discussions about the product. How many? What is the quantity pages of the sold? How to describe the features of the product. Here, the delivery system. If the product needs the services of the salesperson to install the product. Last week, Monday, Tuesday, I had a problem with the delivery here. The delivery system with proactive. I have a friend, a cousin, who needs proactive because he has a lot of acne in the face. And it was here, I purchased it online. They told me they would deliver it to the post office. Knowing that FedEx. You see, I was son. I went to the post office. The product had not been delivered. I was going to ship it to my friend. With this, he was going to gather. So they gave me, the post office gave me, did the search and they gave me the tracking number. The tracking number showed Why? You see, the method, the strategy for the distribution was wrong. Later, I got a phone call from demanding my residential address for them to deliver something. If they had done it at first, of suffering. And even when the delivery was done, there were 5 pieces, only 3. That's a contract. So they delivered the remaining 2 last Saturday when I was not. And my friend is already gone. He's already in Ghana. You see, the question is, have they treated me well? No. If there isn't a competing company distributing or offering a similar product, how will you go to Platinum again? They are talking about the proposition, business proposition. Nothing makes your face and body fresh. That is the business proposition. The lady, my cousin, is going to use it. If it takes off that distance, yes, I will be happy. But in terms of delivery, it was poorly done. So you marketers of tomorrow, salespersons of tomorrow, you need to watch this, understand this. Don't go and do that one. Please. Don't go and do it. Yeah, we are talking about objections. We have to do what? We have to accept objections. Questions. Objections, if a prospect raises objections during the presentation, during the sales call, it doesn't mean that you are losing the job, you are losing business. You should try, make the effort to meet the objections. You see, people do not want to be taken. That's why we ask this. Maybe the product is not good. The product will not meet what? The needs of the customer. And more. What are objections? What are they? And we see that this is opposition or resistance to information or the salesperson's request. Salespersons do object, but when do they? The prospect may object anytime during the sales. Remember, earlier I mentioned the experience and the inexperienced salesperson. Inexperienced salesperson does the job differently from the experienced salesperson. At any point in time during the presentation, the sales call, somebody is going to raise objections to what we are doing in the presentation. What do we do? What do we do? You always have to be ready. In doing sales presentation, always prepared to make these objections. Somebody is going to ask questions. Even if in the course of this chapter, we're going to see that the mood, the way that people raise questions, show that the person is not interested in the product or the service. The issue here is that, is it time to go? No.
Yeah.
Do we have to forget about this? So, objections can come. It can come. It can emerge at any time. instant responses to the objections. That is why you have to know the product. You have to know the company. You have to know, remember, your reference, so that you will not form it. Basic points to consider in meeting objections. There should be a plan for it. You should plan and anticipate and forestall. You see, handle objections as they arise. You see, postponement. You don't have to postpone objections. You see, if you gloss over questions during the presentations, you are creating a bad impression. You have not helped the customer. Don't let it go. If a question is asked, you have to try as much as possible to respond all the time. Positive. Don't be negative. Don't fight. Don't raise. Don't give back. If a question is asked, don't ask the questions back unless it is what? It is feasible to do that. You see? Be a good listener. Be a good listener. Why? Somebody is going to ask questions. Somebody is going to raise some questions. Be ready to respond. Be ready to answer questions. And don't be argumentative. Don't be angry. Don't be angry for a prospect asking questions. And do remember that if you lose one prospect, you lose several of them. So we will stop. Oh, yeah, we will stop on this and then we will continue with the next time. Did all of you took the test? All of you did. Please, I'm glad you basketball players were here, those who did not shoot 3 points. Did you, how many 3 points did you do this semester? You didn't count. Okay, look out. Tell Chris to come to class on Wednesday. And please.
No, he might not be here though.
The whole week. Oh, he's going to record.
Yes.
Is that the uncle or daddy or mother who is
I think it's
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you have his phone number?
I gotta have my, it's on my.
Say sorry to
send
him.
it back to me.
I will.
Oh, if you see it,
Sounds good.
Hey, yo, hold on.